Hello there, YouTube. This is just a quick video I needed to make to address on my channel. So the new Nvidia driver came out this week, and of course I was going to download it, debloat it, and do some testing on it for gaming. We have a problem here. So I downloaded the driver and I extracted it like normal, but I noticed something. Some files were missing that I would normally debloat. And that's not good. And I'm like, well, did the extraction fail or something like that? So I did it twice. And no, Nvidia deliberately removed some of these. So they must have either found the videos about debloating, or they just must be locking down their drivers more. I'm not sure what it is, but this newest driver is missing 3 core elements that let you debloat the driver. So I'm not sure where those went. Maybe they're hiding them inside some of the other folders, but that's kind of just a huge downside. And even when I debloated as much as I could off of the driver, I tried to benchmark it, and immediately I noticed the FPS stutters. It was ridiculous. I went on, I played some games, and wow, the stutter was unreal, man. Like, I was getting 0.1% lows of like 5, 10 FPS, and I have a semi-decent system, and the other driver performed great. It had 0.1% lows of like, at the minimum, 20 FPS, which is still even acceptable at least. It's ridiculous. I don't understand. And I'm not the only one who noticed this. There's other people on YouTube who have noticed this same exact issue. And if you're wondering what driver I'm talking about, hold on a second. I need here to look at my notes because I forgot the driver name, or driver version, excuse me. The newest driver, which is the Nvidia driver 461.40. And yes, it does fix a lot of issues for people. Like, they fixed a zoom bug and they fixed a lot of game bugs, but that still doesn't negate the fact that this driver is just crippling some graphics cards, and the fact that Nvidia removed some of the features to debloat. Because if you look and compare the files between this driver and the other drivers, there's files missing. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this pisses me off because either number one, they're putting it lower or somewhere else in the driver that I'm going to have to extract. Even if I have to extract every single part of the driver in that folder, I will do it so I can figure out if they hid it in there or not. But it just angers me that they even would do that. Not to mention, the FPS drops is ridiculous on a system that I have a 2700X that hits 4.3 gigahertz and gets a single core score of like 500 almost in Cinebench. I should easily be able to hit at least minimal frame rates of 30 FPS while playing games like Fortnite, Valorant, and CSGO and other games. But for some reason, no. This new driver just doesn't do that. It just fully decides to do whatever it wants, and it just stutters and breaks. And I even tried, you know what's even more funny is I put an overclock on my graphics card and it got better. That's even more funny. So I'm having to think that it's either something to do with the driver's boost algorithms, or it's something to just do with the code of the driver or something like that, and games not being updated yet for this driver. Either way, thought you guys should know. Just stick with the old driver for now. If you guys want my debloated driver that's best for gaming, I have links to the PhysX one if you play older games that require PhysX, and the one that has no PhysX and is good for all-around gaming. And yes, a lot of people have asked me about the driver, and is it safe? Yes. And will this affect streaming? No, it will not affect streaming because streaming is hard code built into the driver, and there's no way to remove that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys checking out this video real quick. If you're coming from my Defender video, my video about internet, or my video about Avast, believe it or not, that's still getting popular. No, I do not use Avast anymore, people who are watching this video. I use Malwarebytes. Okay, I think I've been over this. Anyway, I'm going to make a new video this week. There's some new network tweaks that I have found out that apparently some of the older ones aren't working for people anymore. So I'll be sure to get that out for you guys. Anyway, thanks. This is just something that I wanted to talk about briefly today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.